Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. Not a damn thing. Go away, chat. I didn't do anything. I am innocent. You can't force me to do anything. No commercials. Darn it. Weird. Do you have any noodles we can see? Noodles? 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 Noodles. W to the T to the F. That's what you get. So let's do this. Here. What? Unity initialized. Are you gonna work on survival? No. Yeah, I am. We're gonna be doing, we're gonna try and figure out how we wanna separate the survival attributes and distribute them over the game. That's what we did last Thursday. WTF, Dr. Dozer. One of us, one of us. Welcome to the game dev community. Now let's see, if Unity feels like starting up sometime this month, that would be great. Unity, why you do this? Stop. Stop. Stop, Unity. Let's start from the beginning. Oh. Why you do it, Unity? I've actually had a lot of trouble with the new Unity. No. Dr. Dozer, no. Keep it in English. Owen, I hope Unity crashes on you. Why are you so evil? I haven't done anything. Shots fired. Yeah. Stop. Don't bully me. I'm innocent. I'm just a poor guy. Poor student. Just poor, period. Let's see if we can actually have placeholder Steve because he's hogging a lot of CPU. Look at the fish. Again? Open you and your fish. Crazy. There's a little lag going on here. I think it's about time for placeholder Steve to go away. Everybody, say goodbye to Steve. Bye, Steve. Hello, hello. All that CPU usage, yeah, that's what happens when you don't optimize. Bye. He's gonna leave now. Whoop. Goodbye. See ya. There we go. Huh, finally got rid of that guy. Such a bummer. Alright, so let's see. We were having some serious issues figuring out how we wanted to distribute those guys. Let's do the Let's open up. Yeah, rip Steve. Yep. You gotta execute it. True story. That's the brutal truth of a game that every time you close the application down, all the characters inside die a horrible death, and then they get cloned back up. It's brutal. Yeah, I need to remember not to mess up this. Actually, should put an alarm at 15. Perfect. Right, so in 30 minutes I'm gonna get the laundry last time. Weird Russian Nate. No. Let's keep it friendly here. Very important. Okay, so let's get serious for a minute. What's up, Derry Berry time? How's it going, dude? Just in time for some game dev. Hello. Alright, so we got game dev here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just let's just open up the survival right out. Alf. Just waking up? Yeah, I'm good. Been doing algorithm studies for the past 7 hours, and now we're finally. God damn it, Ryder. All these new builds all the time. Shit. My apologies. Oh. Intense. Oh yeah. But finally we get to do a little game dev. Just get it. Wanna play Pokemon? What Pokemon? Oh, Squirtle. Yeah. Pokemon. Intense. Yeah, so we just need to wait for this. So we got time to kill. Let's throw in some nice visuals. Sort of nice visuals at least. Camera, cinematic. Let's turn on the cinematic. Let's do time speed 3600 and let's time play. Let's place this little campfire over here, light it up. Boop boop. While we're waiting. Oh, it's not too bad weather. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Good to know. Let's speed this up. Let's get some more weather here. Oh, I haven't deactivated this one. Good to know. Player. Snow. Time speed. Let's do 8,000. It's a lot of good weather. Ah, there we go. Shitty weather. No, but we're cycling through the weather a little too fast now. Ba, 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 ba. We're getting there, just not yet. So if we do the art as well, I don't do the art. On the team we have Andrew doing the art, but also Mark's girlfriend Kat is currently doing some of the art as well. So if you join the Discord, you could actually check it out. You could check it out and you can check out a few previews of the models in the game over at our Discord in the game showcase. But yeah, we're in the end we're doing all of this by ourselves. The character is just a placeholder for now, though. Moby, did I make the console or did I find it somewhere? No, everything in the game is made by us. All the scripts in the game is made by us, pretty much, except for the shaders. Of course, we don't have anybody doing shader programming. But yeah, everything is made by us. I did actually make this console, yes. And I made the part of the inventory. Me and Mark split it up, and I did the action menu. Mark did the placement system for it. Um, 10. Stuff like that. I did the entire day-night cycle with the clouds and weather and all that dynamic stuff. That's pretty much what we're doing right now as well. You can see here a phenomenon where you sort of get snow and rain at the same time, but that's only because I'm speeding through the time so fast that the particles don't fall. They don't fall simulated with the time, so that's why. But ignore it. Just ignore it. Finish! Jesus. Thank you, Derry. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's a lot of hours already down in this game for sure. We'll get to the art, we'll get to the visuals. Right now we're just focusing on systems. What? Grass with the massive host. Holy moly. I could live, but it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be too heavy on the CPU for no reason at all. There's no reason to do that. And the raid has arrived. Crass Army. Whoop whoop. How's everybody doing? We just kicked off with the game dev. I'm just reinstalling Rider real fast. Real fast. How's everybody doing? Focus Lab, what up? Lamp time and shipping time. Peace. Yeah, it's going great. It's going great. How was the stream, dude? Lazy Norm coming in with that follow. Sweet. Flippo, what is Rider? It's a good question. Rider. There you go. It's the code editor I'm using. It's currently being developed by JetBrains, the same company that made IntelliJ. All the Crass people. Yeah, everybody, by the way, if you haven't already followed Crass, you need to follow him ASAP. He's an awesome dude. Working on a game called Nightfall. It's gonna be released real soon. Oh, lucky number 11 coming in with that host as well. Sweet dude. Let's shout out Crass. Let's also do a shout out to lucky number 7. I definitely messed that out. Shoot. Shout out. There we go. Boo. I think. How do you animate in Unity? Like using .anim or just anim? Well, you use the editor, animator, here. So, for example, if we look at our little guy here, placeholder Steve. Whoa, a little laggy, but sure. Here you have keyframes for his body parts, where you move them based on speed, and you record them into a .anim animation. Thank you for 0 viewers. Whoop. Yeah, all hosts count because people, you spread the message. It's more powerful than people think. It's very good, very nice indeed. So for example, here you can see keyframes for him waving his hand, right? You can play it and you see him waving. So that's the animations, and then you can sort of combine these animations in the animator. So you can switch between states like waving, picking up stuff, and all that, those things, and that's what you do with the animator. Come on, writer, hurry up! I want to do some coding. Need to get that coding. Run, writer. No, I want to start it. Go. Here we go as well. By the way, I should probably do my own introduction as well. I just realized. Everybody, hello, I am Tim. I am one of the guys at FocusLab Studios. We are currently working on a game called Solum, which is gonna be a third-person puzzle adventure game with survival elements, and it's gonna be made on PC, and it's gonna focus heavily on story, where you push forward through the story, so to speak. So it's not your typical generic survival game. It's actually more story-based, where you push forward with the story, but you can still just stop for a minute, enjoy everything, enjoy the view, just live for a little bit, do stuff like that as well. How would I use the board thing? Yeah, as Simbi said, that link, definitely check out Unity's official tutorials. They are great. They are top notch, top of the line, to be honest. Frame drop galore, Jesus. Alright, let's see here. Health. Will I be open writer? Nope, shut down. Wait, what? I did switch. Preferences. External tool. Writer. Yes. The French one. Oh no. Just put remove the FR and it should be good. Why are you not opening up? Have you released the what? Did you finish up? Is there no more? Oh no. Oh no. Did they finish it up? Bastards. Those bastards. No. Oh Darn it. I don't want to go back to just wanted to ask you, what will Ryder do that? Oh, what will Ryder do that VS can't, or is it's just personal preference, really. I think Ryder is a little bit quicker. It's a little less slow to start, stuff like that. But also, I've worked a lot in IntelliJ, which is the same developers. Just use Visual Studio? No. I simply do not like Visual Studio. I think it's good, but it's not loving it, to be honest. Not loving it. and I don't want to use Visual Studio, but I don't want to use Mono Develop. It's time for me to get the... oh, darn it. Here. JetBrains student. I know it's free for students, just give me... oh yes, it's well, I already have it, so it should be fine. Let's just do this real quick. Sorry guys. figure it out. And I'm not entirely sure what we want to do, which is too bad. More paint. Oh yeah, there's always pain in here, dude. We gotta visualize, it's important. But we remapped it, right? We have fatigue, which is thirst, hunger, temperature, and time. Then we have hunger, it's just time. And then we have thirst, which is also just time, but it might be beauty as well, whatever. I guess that's sort of time. Well, let's make it simple for now. Let's just keep it like here, like this. And then we have thirst, which is time and temperature if it's warm. And we have health, which is just fatigue, hunger, thirst, and damage, which is basically everything. Except for temperature, because temperature is gonna affect your fatigue anyways. So the question is, how do we want to do this? Right now, I'm sort of considering if I should make miniature scripts that affect it separately, but it feels a little overkill at the same time. But I want to split it up in components, at least in some way, so that we can handle it by itself. What we did was we started calculating fatigue, decay in general for health. But the way I see it, we have these guys get affected, or these guys affect this guy in the end. So they just go down. And we have fatigue, which is affected by thirst and stuff. So that would mean, speaking of whenever I donate, I called you Norwegian. Here's 1,000 loot things to show you how much I appreciate you, you Dutch person, you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Moby. Appreciate it. It's good stuff. So what we could do is because we'll have, if we go up here, this is the thing, this is the whole thing with it. We have these points right here, and then we can get a percentage from this to shave off of the health and hunger and all that. But to do that, we also need to sort of apply percentage onto those guys. But I'm not sure how we want to do it. Not sure how we want to do it. Oh, and by the way, Roxanne finally got defeated from being a bit boss for way too long. But today, he bit the dust. So the goal is to stay close to the middle. Yeah, so that's my alarm. What's up, Norsel? How's it going, dude? I mean, it's been turned up for a bit. New electricity meter? Gotcha, dude. Take it easy, Moby. I'm gonna run to the laundry. I will be back in a couple of minutes, but I'm gonna leave you guys with some visuals, of course. Camera, cinematic, on, time, speed, 3600, time, play. There you go. Don't go anywhere, I will be back in just a couple of minutes. See you soon, bye bye. What's up, people? I'm back. What's up? Alright, guys. Sorry for that. Had to take out the laundry, otherwise they would lock the laundry room. It's time booked, so gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Let's see here. A lot of logs. Sweet. So I've been thinking maybe we could make this a generic component. Maybe we can make it a generic component, and then we could get it and apply it on everybody and just rename them whatever we want them to be. And then we could set maybe limits. We could set limits and get it from there and say, okay, do this when you reach this, and do that when you reach that, stuff like that. It sounds a little weird, but I think we could do it. So what I'm thinking basically is we could go to scripts here. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to make a post. Flippo13. Thank you for that follow, dude. Super appreciate it. Welcome to the lab, buddy. Just gonna quickly post on Twitter that we're live, because I totally forgot about it. We're live with some awesome game dev. Awesome survival game dev. Join us now. One of us. One of us. There we go. Alright, so let's try this out. Let's get the health. Should be somewhere. Probably health. Let's add a generic health stat. Sweet, dude. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm glad to hear it. Let's call it stat component. Not bad. Not bad. It works. When do we get to see item creation and solid gameplay? Life is yours in a couple of weeks. No, I just lied. A couple of months. Once Andrew gets back. But item creation, we already got items. We have mushrooms, dude. You didn't seriously miss the mushrooms. Come here. Woo! Boop. Ah. And then we have this. This. Next 10 years. Boop. Ooh. Physics. Boop. That just fell down. Big time. He's gone now. Can't do anything about it. Them shrooms. Yes, welcome to Shroom Physics Calculator, or emulator, or simulator, or whatever later going on here. Boop. Super sweet. Where he keeps all that stuff. Oh, you don't want to know. That's PG. It's not PG, I mean. Oh, he's gonna eat a lot of shrooms, and that sounds wrong. Way up your butt there, Water. Way up there. Exactly. You know what's up. Alright, so we got the stat component. Let's try this out. Good. Let's try this. We could do a statistic. Yeah. We could do here. We could have a public statistic. What's that? No, I don't want to use statistic. Fine, don't look at me. Oh, he put it inside health? We don't need that. Put it outside. Get out of here. That. And we have public float max stat. Public float current stat. Those are fish guys. Alright, let's do that. So now we're generalizing it a lot. because then we don't need this anymore. Let's just set Q to be generic. So, whatever. So the thing is, sometimes it's the other way around, but it doesn't actually matter. So we can still do this whole thing over here. It should be fine. A lot of stuff is gonna get weird real fast here. Let's just copy or comment everything out like this. Gonna get a lot of errors, and let's do public stat component health component like that. Let's just do this for all of these. We're not a mono behavior, dude. You're just something we calculate whatever with. We'll just leave those there. System.serializable. Hunger component. Thirst component. Fatigue component. Heat component. Which is more like temperature, but whatever. That. Let's just keep the old ones. That. Good. So how are we gonna do this? Penalties. Just remove all that. I'm not sure why we would even try this. Not sure why we try and check that out. Let's just do it. If health is null, then do. I don't like not using. Like that. Clean up. If you're this, then do that. Otherwise, it's fine. This. Stop it. Good. Bearbot Gaming. Thank you for that follow, dude. Appreciate it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Welcome to the lab, dude. I shall try not to disappoint you with this game dev. Alright, so we're cleaning this up pretty nicely. So the apply, we could move it. On statistics change, invoke. Okay, let's take this guy and modify it a little bit and add it in here. We'll use apply. Let's just not even care about this. Whoa. Here we go. We got this switch. Do we even need switch? No, we don't. Just want to know how much. Because we don't actually care. Why is this minimum? All of these guys should, by the way, be clamped. Crazy. So let's get this. Let's do current stat should equal current stat like that, plus the amount, whatever it is, and with the current stat like that. Go, remove all of this, happy. Simple enough, simple enough. Then instead of doing all this, we just do, if it's health, then we'll do health component dot apply amount. It's hunger, we do hunger component dot apply amount. You get the idea here. Thirst, fatigue, and if we add temperature component, yeah. Heat is a shitty name, to be honest. Maybe you should switch and we call temperature. Like that. Temperature points, whatever. Yep. Heat, temperature, that, health, okay, whatever. It's not relevant. Temperature. This is temperature. Yeah, so let's see. This is the thing now. It's basically the same problem, but at least we have a component now. So maybe we can do something with it. Temperature component dot stat. Temperature component dot max stat. It definitely looks more clean at least. So now, people, ladies and gentlemen, what should we do with this? There's a couple ways we could do it. The thing is, we got a lot of values to apply and things like that. So what we could do is we probably want to apply limits between different values. We have this nice map value now, map function. This is not correct anymore. Let's do it like this. Write out here every single part from this. We have, let's do hunger to, yeah, let's use hunger, right? We have hunger and only time affects it, but hunger affects health. Let's point to health. It also points to fatigue. Let's point to fatigue. Now this is the thing here. This is the kicker, right? So this guy has one multiplier for that and a different multiplier for this one, right? She told me, baby, throw on your jacket. So these are two different multipliers from the value of hunger, right? So hunger should affect fatigue a lot more than it affects maybe general health. That means we could have an infinite amount of multipliers. How would we go about handling it? Well, if hunger was its own component, we could update it, but it feels overkill. We don't know how many multipliers. but they all apply it in different ways. We could make another component called a multiplier component, stat multiplier, and we could add multipliers for each one. And they could apply it to whatever listening to it, but it feels a little overkill. Yeah, exactly. So the hungrier you get, you're gonna get more fatigued, right? You're gonna get more tired faster, but it's also gonna affect your health if it goes too low. You always want to keep good health, you know. So it shouldn't affect it the first maybe 50%, but if it goes under that, then it's gonna get bad fast. So we have these kind of multipliers that depend on limits, right? So, but I'm not sure how we wanna add it. I feel like writing a multiplier component could be a good call, actually. But how would we apply it, right? Let's go through, would we go through each multiplier? And add it. We would map it so each multiplier would have a limit when it kicks in, that then get percentage of how much it multiplies with. Let's try it out. Let's just try it out. What happens? Stat multiplier. We'll see. It's probably gonna be bad. Let's do that. Now we've got a lot of stuff here, but so if we have a stat multiplier. Let's just think about it for a second. System.serializable. Maybe these guys. Okay, so what do we have? We have a limit, public float, upper limit, upper limit. We have a public float lower limit, and we have a multi base multiplier. That so correct. Let's do a public string name as well. Name. Oh. Yeah. Like that. So hunger affects fatigue and health. Oh, I read that. Yeah, that's correct. That is correct, dude. We have this. We need a value, right? So public float get null fire. Right? Just want to get a, for now, we want to get the multiplier value based on the upper and lower limit. So does this mean we only trigger it when we get to a certain part? What if we go beyond or underneath, then we just ignore it. Yeah, so that should work. They start kicking in. They map between those. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what we're doing. Oh, not let fatigue decrease. Well, the thing is, fatigue also, it also affects like if you need to sleep and stuff like that. Would it not be better to let... Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. So basically we decrease fatigue in general as well, because it's just, you know, you need to sleep and stuff. But if you haven't eaten enough, you're gonna get affected by, it's gonna hit harder and it's gonna decrease faster. And also if you haven't eaten, it's also gonna affect health and things like that. That's why we're trying to make this multiplier over here. You can see here how hunger affects both health, specifically health in one way, but it also affects fatigue in another way, which indirectly means that it also affects health even more. So basically you get this roundabout effect where if you go too hungry, you're gonna lose health, you're gonna start losing health, but it's also gonna affect your fatigue, which is gonna make you even more tired. And if you get too tired, you're gonna start losing health because of your loss of fatigue as well, basically. So you get this like sort of get a circle over there where everything sort of in the end affects health. And that's why I'm trying to write this multiplier as a generic multiplier, so I could make whatever multiplier I want. I could make a health multiplier for hunger, I could make a fatigue multiplier for hunger, I could make a health multiplier for fatigue and stuff like that. So I kind of want to make it so that I can just hook in more and more components and they're gonna affect everything correctly. Which means, yes, pretty much. I'm doing one formula. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Saga, that's true. That is exactly true. Gain fatigue. Get more tired. My bad. Wrong use of words. So that means we could make it kind of like this one. Choose the public map, yeah, whatever. Let's do... I need to remove this mapping function later, but for now it's fine. Yeah, it's pretty tricky if you want to get it just right, but it's good, it's good. How would I go about this? Upper limit, lower limit. When I remap it, I remap the current range, the stop range. It's always going to be 0. But the current range could go from, could be 50, it could be 100. But I might also only want to get like a specific range. And if I remap, well, it should be sort of fine, I think. Let's just do this, by the way. So if I was to do stat component, or is that a bad way to do it? Because stat component is gonna hold it, so let's just give it the values. Float, basically, or original value. Wait. What am I getting here? Getting a percentage, basically. What am I getting everything? I'm getting how much I wanna subtract or add. We get the value where we're at right now. Yeah, that's how we do. Then we do load start range, load stop range. The fuck return. Thank you for that follow, dude. Welcome to the lab. Appreciate it. Let's do original value. Start range, stop range, lower limit, upper limit, like that. Load, remap value, like this. Yeah, as I said earlier, just ignore it. Right now I got the remapping function in health, but it's not, I'm gonna move it later. Yeah, exactly, it's a static reference. See this guy is static, which makes it possible to access it directly. It's not object based. Yeah, I will do that in a little bit. That's what I've been thinking as well. We'll get the multiplier value, right? We remap the value here. So now, depending on what we've remapped it to, I can also get the percentage simply by doing flow well, do I even need to remap it though? If I say the upper limit is 20, see, the upper limit is 20. But if I got 15 and I divide it by 20, I'm getting the value percentage. But if I've got if I start at 5, if I start at 25 and the upper limit is 20, I'm gonna go overboard. Maybe I don't even need to map it. But we got an upper and a lower limit. Does that affect anything? For the temperature, we want to remap it. Why? Because we want to remap it to be percentage between -1 and 1. I could easily just remap it between 0 and 1. Yeah, let's change it because this shouldn't be here. I should give it in here. So it should be upper and lower limit, but it should be that, and put a public float upper. Should be stop range, by the way, but this should be lower limit. Upper limit. This is lower limit. This should be the lower remap limit, upper remap limit. This should be the lower limit, and this should be the upper limit. So that's gonna say, okay, get this value. If I say the limit starts at 50, even if we have 100, then everything underneath is gonna be one thing. I think this works. But generally this is gonna be between 0 and 1. But let's keep it as values so that we can remap it. For example, the temperature is not gonna be that. And let's just do return remap value multiplied by base multiplier value. Like this. So at best you might give maybe 5 damage or whatever, but depending on how we remap it, it might be over or under the value. But this is gonna force it to become within this limit, right? I'm not entirely sure, because if I give you 50, even if I give you 50 and maybe your maximum is 40, you're gonna go overboard and become 0.1 or 0.2 or whatever. So it might overlap, so I might need to gap it into the upper and lower limit later. We'll see. But something like that should work. So every stat should have this. And then here we should just have a public list of stat multipliers. Stat multipliers. I think that's good. Then we can add stat multipliers to health and whatever. The only thing is, when do we apply them? And how? Because we need to call them. Well, I could just loop through each multiplier, because I know it's made for let's see how it. Let's start with picking out how it looks. Let's do this and that. Try and not do anything right now. Let's just avoid getting errors. See if it compiles, and we'll get it from there. For now, it's just a whole lot of commented text. Health dialogue, that's just not good. Almost. No. This is just old stuff, let's just start. Flippo, gotta go? Gotcha, dude. Take it easy. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, so let's check out the new health system where we have these components and we have stat multipliers. So let's try and add a multiply, not to health. Let's add it to fatigue. This is a problem. How are you gonna get? I'm still considering how are we supposed to know what we wanna affect. Because what we could do is make them apply it to themselves. So you could listen to it, right? In a way. So, for example, if we had a hunger point, well, let's go with thirst here. If we add a multiplier to the thirst, right, we've got something like y, or this thirst is fatigue damage, right? Let's clear this. So if we have fatigue damage, for example, if we can't add components here. So what if we have fatigue damage and we say this is the problem right now. I'm not sure how we want to do it. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. If you're low on, if you're fatigued, you need to take a nap. That's basically it. You might do it so that you can return some health later. Some not health, some fatigue if you sit down. You have this spell, but it's a whole different thing. Right now, I just want to get it to work in some way where I can affect all parts in a good way. If we have health like that and all, just thirst, for example, make it thirst. Either sleep, yeah, exactly. And you're gonna need to sleep in the end anyways. So I've already thought about that, and it's a simple way to do it. I'll just have a bonus. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Sure. I already know how I want to do that. That's the easy part. You'll just have to all you need is two parts like this. This is the baseline, and then you have another one here, which is a bonus. So this is stat, and then you have a stat bonus. So the stat bonus can give you a little benefit, but if the main stat is still gonna go down, and you're gonna need to sleep sooner or later. But the stat bonus is gonna give you a little, a little boost if you keep it up, so you can go on longer, stuff like that. But that's for later. Now we're doing the complicated thing of figuring out how we want to apply it. So thirst component, the thing is the component in itself shouldn't affect it. That's the whole problem with this. It might look like that, but once we start applying it, it's different. For example, if you get thirsty, say the lower end, the normal ones are, I need to quit, but yeah, say your thirst goes from 0 to 100, right? Let's say you have a base value of 1, which is whatever right now, but we want to remap it from 0 to 1, like that. This gives us a percentage, so that the more hungry you are, the worse it's gonna get, right? But in this case it would be the other way around, right? The more thirsty you are, the more you're gonna get. Then all we should do is, when we want to apply damage to health, based on this, also way too much, but whatever. Let's just do, this is health decay, important to remember. Let's just do for each health decay. Let's do for each stat multiplier, n. Well, it's two components actually. Alright guys, sorry, just I had to answer some stuff. There's some stuff I need to do today. Short. Got some people coming over to check out the apartment and things like that. I'm just trying to get everything to work. Well, let's just go ahead and do for each. Yeah, you know what? You don't need this. It's gonna get bad fast. Do this. Let's try it out. And public list stat component. Stat components. You don't really need a header. Derryberry. Do you mean in general or on the game? In general, I've been coding for well, 5 years, I guess. I've been coding game dev for 4 years, 4.5, something like that. Minotaur King, thank you for that follow, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome to the lab. But yeah, very sorry. For a couple of years, 5 years. Let's do that instead. Are we gonna have problems with this? Oh, nice. Yep. Instead of doing that, we could then apply it to all our components in a for loop. Overkill. For this, it would be for each stat component, and stat components. F stat component dot stat equals statistic. Then do stat component dot apply amount. That apply it for everybody. That's it. That is good. Just remove all these guys. Just do this. Replace it. Grab all the errors. So for each stat component, and stat components. Stat component. For now, it's overkill. But if we had listeners instead, we could just invoke them. Yeah, it should work. But whatever. For now, let's do this. Let's just say if the stat component is out, well, for this case, we just want to say get the stat multipliers. Let's do for each stat multiplier and stat multiplier, and component dot stat multipliers. So if the stat multiplier dot stat effect equals statistic dot health, if this is true, just gonna make a float DK amount. Just gonna do DK amount plus equals stat multiplier dot get multiplier value. Wait, what's the original value? The health, right? Yeah. get multiplier, so it will be stat multiplier, stat component dot stat. So you're 0, and then for each of these guys, just apply them. Then we apply the decay amount. Ava, Low, Avalo, Kitasia. Sorry, I'm butchering your name. Ava, I'm just gonna call you Ava, if that's alright. Welcome to lab. Thank you for joining. Let's see if this works. It's madness. You're not gonna be negative, you're just gonna be 1 because whatever. We decide if it's negative or not. Hehe. Ava is fine? Sweet. Yeah, so let's see. Done a bunch of things now. I have no faith that this will not explode straight up. I'm actually counting on it. Let's see here. So now we need to first of all add components. Let's do health. The good thing is now we can sort of get everything here. Yes, that's pretty cool. We could even use health bonuses in here as components, I think. Maybe, not sure. Let's just do this for now. Thirst. This is thirst, this is health. So thirst is gonna have a multiplier for health damage. So the upper limit is 1. Nope, the other way around. That. Wait, no. The limit is 100. The lower is 1, the upper is 0. Good work. Base multiplier value. Let's put 1. It's gonna be extreme, but yeah. Something like that. Let's see here. We've got using the health by let's add the debug here. Let's do if DK amount is not equal to 0. Let's do something. Let's just give the okay, like that. All there is to it. Alright, let's see here. Probably missed something, but whatever. Let's see what happens when we do time play. You're not getting called, huh? Try 0 and 1. Nothing. stat multipliers. If the stat multiplier wait a minute, if I did it like this, I could actually add the fact over in health by itself. I'm not sure why we're getting 0. Oh, if DK is not 0. Yeah, exactly. Let's do this for now. I just want to see if it gets cold. No guarantees here. Okay, so it's not getting cold. You're not even getting cold? Health decay. While you are alive, you're gonna wait and do something. This is not even getting cold once. Started health decay. Repeating. Oh wait, it's working. Damn it. I'm an idiot. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. So the problem is, because thirst is, I didn't give it a maximum of 100. Same for health. Current stat, if we give 20, give you the health. Let's give you 50 thirst. Go Adam. Go. What's up, Go? Thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the lab. Alright, let's see if this is obviously running. We don't need to check it. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Not necessarily. We're inside a while loop. Yup. See here. Let's do this first of all. Our maximum is 100. 100. Let's give you 100. Let's give you like 50. I don't know. Let's try it out. Now let's do time play. Time, speed. Ready? Time play. Let's see here. nothing is happening. If I switch up this, not doing anything. Why? You should at least write it out. Going fast now, but it's not even printing out. Never get here? How come you never get here? No sense to that. This is running. What, this never runs? Weird. I've used PRB. Alright, dude, take it easy. See you later. Bye-bye. In a little bit. Yeah, we're not gonna be doing this for much longer. I think actually, holy crap, time is flying by real fast here. Really fast. But nothing. We should do this. I don't know how it works. I don't know. Much to know. Health decay. Yep. So that works. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Yeah, but we're adding it. So 0 to 1. That's the same thing, right? Because we're 50. Or if we're 60. 0.6, but this is gonna become 4. Yeah, so that works perfectly. We just set a negative base multiplier here. We're gonna be adding a lot of stuff. So let's keep the 1 for now. What happens if we put everything from 50? That's perfect, but 0 to 50 then? That's weird. 0 to 60. Oh wait, no, it's actually wrapping real fast, really nicely to it. This is how much it's overflowing. That's gonna be 0.5 in negative direction. Well, I think we could handle it pretty nicely. That's actually really epic. If we say you are negative, current stat is X, then we need to add a cap. So this way we can say from if you're between 30 and 100, that's when you're gonna affect. Well, if you're 60, between 80, 70 and 100, that's when you're gonna start losing health. But you'll lose a maximum of whatever. So now you're actually overcapping because you're less. So if I was to put, let's use the 1 here just to see the original one. Lower limit, so this is the new limit, right? If we cap it, because this is 60, right? You should be 0 actually. You're gonna scale with this. You're actually gaining HP right now. 50. Yeah, but it works. It works. This wasn't bad. This was actually pretty nice. But I could add it in these guys instead, and they could look at whatever we're. Well, for now, it's just let's keep it like that. That to effect. So the limit, if you go over 70, you're gonna experience damage basically. But we do need to wrap it. I see we need to wrap it. Between the lower and upper. Let's just do that. Whenever you do this, always do remap value should be mathf.clamp. I want to clamp it the remap value between lower remap limit and upper remap limit. So that way we never go beyond whatever we cap it at, but it still remaps nicely. That's beautiful. Beautiful. But I feel like it's about time for us to get going, because time is running out real fast here. Real fast. Damn it. It's too bad now that we're totally getting somewhere. But that's life. Yes, it's about time, guys. Yeah, I think that's it for today. We got some good wear. We have a good way to handle it now. Let's go over to Windybeard and throw him a host. And if you haven't followed us already, you definitely need to do that. You can keep track of what we're doing, what we're up with, and when we're going live. Other than that, I had a blast as always hanging out. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Let's go over and share some love with Windybeard. Later, guys. Bye bye.